Using the Dream Draper system, you can add color and fabric to any part of the design. There are no restrictions, and that can be a single component or one of our group designs, or you can even add that color and fabric to any design that you compose yourself using our Dream Draper components. And what's really nice is that that design can be totally grouped. Again, it can be our design or it can be your design, and it can be totally grouped, and you don't have to take that design apart in order to add that fabric or that color. Now I'm going to zoom in so that you can see this a little bit better. I'm going to start filling this design, and I'm going to change arrows. I'm going to go to my second arrow. And remember, every time you change arrows, make sure you click away so that nothing is highlighted. Then you can go in with your mouse and you can target exactly the areas that you want to fill. And in this case, I think I want to fill the two panels and that back cornice board. Now we're going to fill this with fabric, and then I want to show you how we can do that contrast color and that detailing. So I just hit my apply button. There, that looks great. And I'm just going to close my window, and I want to go in now and start doing some contrast color on the rest of that design. Okay, so now I want to add some color to the cascades and the swags and jabot. So I'll click away, and I want to come in. I'm going to grab that left cascade, and I'm going to grab the right one, and I'm keeping my shift key depressed so that I can grab the multiple components at the same time. Alright, and I'm going to click on my properties box here, and I'm going to stick it. I'm going to just push on that push pin and stick it so it stays open. And I want to add some color, and I will click on my color button here. And again, notice that all of the components that were highlighted turned gray. That is the default color. But I'm going to use my eyedropper because I want to pick up this kind of nice bluish green pastel color. There, that looks really nice. Now notice I haven't yet colored the areas of lining on the cascades or the jabot, but that's what I'm going to do next. So I'm going to click away so that nothing is highlighted, and then I'm going to come in and I'm going to grab that lining, and notice I am on my second arrow, so I'm going to click on that lining, and as you can see I grab that lining, and if I wanted to pick out a color, I'm going to use my eyedropper and maybe pick out this kind of creamy color out of the fabric. There. But I can do it faster. Now I'm going to change my arrow. I'm going to go back up to my toolbar up here, and I'm going to click on the third arrow, which is my Select Direct Group arrow. Now remember, every time you change arrows, click away so that nothing is highlighted. Now I'm going to click on that area of lining again. And notice, this time, because I'm on my third arrow, it grabbed all of the lining pieces of that cascade. So now I can color all of those pieces at once. So I'm going to again click on my color button here in my properties box. And I'll take my eyedropper again, and I want to come in and grab kind of that cream color, if I can get it. There. Now that looks nice. And I can do the same thing on the right cascade. I click and I grabbed all of the areas of lining, and I can color it the same color as the lining on the other side. And I can do that with the lining on the jabot. And I'm going to grab both of them at the same time. Click on my color button and I'll pick up that same kind of creamy tone. There, that looks nice. Notice that you have total control as to how you want to color your design, and you have total control as to which areas of your design you want to color. And if for some reason you wanted to color that lining differently on the right side of that jabot versus the left, you can color them differently. It's what we call total design freedom. Now I'm just going to finish up coloring this particular design, and to do so I want to change my arrows. I'm going to go back to my second arrow and click away, and then I'll just come in and I'll grab the fringe area, and I want to just finish that off and color it the same color as the lining. And then I can come in and there, I wanted to grab each of the rosettes, and I'll just, maybe I'll pick up kind of the pinkish color here. There, that looks nice. And we're going to show you a little bit more about detail coloring in our next lesson.